asked me about moderation at the beginning. Anyway, welcome. Happy Sunday, beautiful souls and spiritual gangsters. If I could get this lit. Welcome to another Spiritual Gangster Sunday, where we get some spirit guide messages. Some messages for the soul, some soul food, if you will. All right, there we go. Take some for me, some for y'all, some for me, and some for y'all. Alright, let's get this over these cards. What's up, what's up? Happy, what do they call it? They call it Resurrection Day. Easter / Ishtar. Or is it Aster? I don't know. It's different names for different cultures, but happy one. Absolutely. Make sure. Okay. Hydrate a little bit. Put out this side. Throat is feeling slightly parched. I want to make sure that, you know, my voice is on par for these spirit guide messages. I feel like I got this kind of, I don't know if you call them, like, I think different readers call them channels, like, I don't know. But I got the workout. It's like a bunch of like people in like a gym setting, but like being worked out, trained. It's like the divine is like, yo, whip these mofos into shape. Like going through hard gym sessions. So that might be a message to anyone out there that is maybe on a wellness journey, on a fitness journey, feeling like they need to start one. They're like, yeah, work it out, work it out. Ooh, that's a lot. Toot of the lovers, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna keep all of these out at one time, but I will go over Two of Swords, to the Lovers, to the Eight of Wands. That's, all right. Tower, to the Sun, to the Ace of Swords. Oof. This feels like sidestepping a bad decision. This feels a lot like sidestepping bad decisions down to the Ace of Swords. Yeah. That's like mental breakthrough. That's the only part in tarot that, Brianna says, sound quality has been amazing. Thank you. That is the only part in tarot that makes, like, you know, sense as far as backtracking or reversing. When you go 2 down to Ace of Swords, it is, yeah. Because that's cutting out, like, the confusion. Being out of 2 minds. Seeing truth raw for what it is, the star energy. This has been a regular in reads lately, so definitely shout out to the celestial beings and fellow light workers, starseeds, whatever. There's a lot of titles for that shit. Just, you know, those on that clock in with their purpose and are on divine time. Shout out to y'all. All right. So that was like a quick little message for the collective. Let's do spirit guide message for Brianna. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what guide messages, which I feel like you every time you come on you get a general, so you pretty much just be getting guide messages. I just, on Sundays, you know, we focus on spirit. I see that star to Page of Wands showing up here. It's feeling like being divinely guided to like the right places, the right time with the right people. As I say that, the Magician. Okay. Spirit time message. Okay. I'm gonna go back and get that in a second. Welcome, welcome, Creative Arts. Nope. I'm not taking questions today. It is Spirit Guide Sunday, so Spirit Guide messages only. Y'all need to check the description, please and thank you. Tuesday is my viewer's choice, so come back and see me. Okay. Okay. So this is a message to, I just heard it like a stop sign, like a like slow down a little bit, because it feels like you're or at least it felt like during this past week you were running on E, or past day, whatever have you, whatever time period. But we start off with the Magician to the Six of Wands in reverse, Ten of Swords to the Fool energy, the Ace of Cups landed right on top of that, and the Six of Cups. So this is you're going to be tempted in this season to really, like, it feels like a fire sale. Everything must go. Like, you know, you want to get rid of things. You want to talk, like, you want to just, when you make those decisions, do so very intentionally, and do so not just with, you know, the full energy as far as looking forward to starting over, beginning anew, but, you know, calculating into that Ace of Cups energy, where you make sure you're considering, you know, those what is it, the happy emotions part of it, where nostalgia comes into it, because with the Six of Cups, anything nostalgic, like you may be tempted to leave behind nostalgic things. But it's like you are crafting, because with the Magician, it's like you're crafting a new version of yourself right now. But that doesn't mean all of the old you goes with it, all right? Because with these two sixes, it's like really take time to reflect on the parts of you that you like, that you want to stay. And the parts that made sense. The parts that didn't make you feel like you were betraying yourself. Ten of Swords. We also have the Seven of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. You're going to be, you know, given a lot of options. Death underneath that with the Eight of Swords. You're going to be given a lot of options while you're creating this new version. All right. Just again, your choices need to be intentional, because as we can see, all of these cups here, all of these options, not everything looks good just from a peek at it. Right? So we got snake, we got horns. Like, you want to make sure that you're choosing intentionally and taking time, because with this Five of Pentacles, I'm getting that energy like you feel like time, no, like anything about time, no. That's why they're saying slow down, because you feel like time is running out, or you're on a specific clock. No. Throw that out the window. Throw that program out. It is a tired one. It is not your burden, your weight to bear anymore. With the Magician energy, that's part of what being a magician is about. Like, you manipulate your own timetable. You navigate your timeline how you see fit. Thank you for the confirmation. All right, what's the oracle message? hold your vision, landing on top of the Ace of Cups. All right, so yeah, it's again with this something about nostalgia. You may have been recently thinking about getting rid of something in particular, or maybe a couple of different things, but in particular, something from your childhood. It's like, or something from a time or a version that you'd rather forget, but no, because you need, the only time you should look back is to see how far you've come, right? So these relics, these nostalgic items can help to just give like a softer sense of this transformation you're going to. Virgo energy, a time to give rather than to take, and believe in the impossible. That blue moon. Yeah, this is like, you have ambitions. That ambitions with the Six of Wands in reverse that you may not have thought possible at one point, but now it's like, oh, maybe I could. And you can. So, keep going. Oh, this. I'm here looking for decks and I'm thinking about getting more. So tempting. So tempting, decks are. Welcome, Ingrid. Oh. All right, let's get angel number. And I was just going to say 6. Yo, 666, reflection, confirmation, once again. When you allow time for reflection, you allow yourself to see where inner shifts are needed. It is time for you to look at your beliefs and ask, is this serving me or is it time for me to release this? Reflect, refocus, and readjust. Your affirmation, as I refocus on what serves my highest good, I feel myself shift into my highest self. Yes, in essence, you are creating your highest self right now. All right. But again, there are some parts of you that, they got to stay. They got to stay. Let them stay. But you'll know which ones. You will know which ones, because the next phase of that, once the Fool and Magician journey has been complete, that is the High Priestess, where you just know. All right. Welcome, Blue Star 222. That's been the reoccurring number theme for me this week, 222. You're very welcome, Brianna. You're so very welcome. Have a blessed night yourself. So yes, peoples, we here for spiritual gangster scent. High Priestess. High Priestess just in my lap. It's coming though. It is coming. For those that you may have felt, and that's a collective message, for those feeling like a little different, like a little off, like you may have had little intuitive hits, just little things like, phone rings, immediately who it is, or you think of a song and you hear it, and just, the synchronicities, angel numbers, all that good stuff. Yep. All the celestial bodies. No, but really though, the sun, I've been called more so to sit in sunlight a lot more. Because, the Worlds of the Lovers. Let's get some more collective messages. It feels like a quiet Sunday, but if anyone would like a spirit guide message, feel free. Feel free to put it in the comments. But yeah, this collective, I feel like is shifting pretty quickly. It feels like upgrades all around, but of course it's going to vary from person to person. Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, the Two of Pence. Oh, damn. All right, we're going to take that in reverse. The Page of Swords. What is it? The Justice. All right, what is this? King of Cups. Nine of Pentacles to the King of Cups to Justice. I like that, with the Sun and the Ten of Swords showing up on the underneath. Oh, and the Moon! The Sun and the Moon. This is giving divine balance. What is it? Maulisa, the West African deity. For basically, like, you know, representing cosmic power and just like the divine forces of absolute nature. And also summing up like karmic law. Because, you know, the scales balance needed is giving yin yang energy. So, and this is also giving that with the infinity symbol. If y'all could see that. It's giving like a lot of coming into, people like have been deciding their own fates, right? As far as coming to certain decisions and conclusions that you may have not considered before, but weighing the options like, this rings a little like an echo of, I think it was Brianna's read, where like it's just about coming into that divine balance and knowing that you don't have to like take on so many weights. You don't have to like really fight for it. For those that are in this flow and this balance, things are going to come really easy with this energy. Yes. Also, karma's coming in for people's, you may not get to see it, like those that have been wishing karma come upon people, like you're probably just going to be asked to sit still and wish people the life that they deserve, but keep your emotions out of it and let karma do its business. Don't try to interfere. Do not wish for Blue Star. Do not wish for anyone's downfall. Okay? Let karma do its thing. That's if you were doing that, please don't ever wish for someone's downfall. Because you're basically an Eight of Swords on the cut, basically asking for karma to pay you a visit. You don't want that. Y'all don't want that. So please, keep your thoughts and intentions good. Do not. Because there's very few people that are actually assigned the role of, like, extended role of karma. And a lot of us are not that. All right, so please don't try to take karma in your own hands. Let's get some oracle messages for the collective. What's the energy? What is the vibe overall? What is the spirit guide chatter? Fulfillment. Yes. Now that's going to look different for everybody as far as like what fulfills you, but seeking that. Because that's really what life is supposed to be about, seeking fulfillment. All this other bullshit that they got us into, like, I don't know what that is, but it's straight up shit. Like, no. And as I say, that deceit and forbidden. Yeah. There's a lot going on to make you think like otherwise, but no. Your life is supposed to be about finding fulfillment and joy. And an ease to life. Not all this. Playful. Not all this. What is this? What is this ghetto mess? No, no, no. Where they warrior, where they have you feeling like you gotta slave away, you gotta work hours upon hours to get anything done. That is a lie. Obedience. That is a lie. Love and obedience. Yo, some people are so in love with the system, regardless if what I say here. Like, no, how dare you? Listening. For those that get it, if you know, you know. At this point, I'm not trying to save nobody. At this point, it's like, if you get it, cool, we can ride. If you don't, what are you doing here? What are you really doing here? But yeah, this is what it's about. Love and fulfillment. Because on one side, we have this bullshit. And on the other side, get the shit out of here. And on this side, we have love and fulfillment. I'm going to choose that. I'm going to choose that. Time's up. I mean, you know what? Oh, that does give me another message that came in earlier this week. Like, for those that are on the fence, time is running out. Time is running out. There's like, we're shifting right now. We are shifting right now. Either people are going into their higher timelines or you're falling back. So choose evolution, choose upgrades, choose the higher side. Will be a separation, definitely. 222. What's up, Devon? Yep. There will be a separation of sorts. Those that choose spiritual growth, though, like, you're fine. Like, you really have no worries. Like, this whole idea about fearing what's to come, no. No. Because unless you're in a position of power, what could you really do? What could you really do? Take a step back, showing up here. Release the weights that are not yours to carry. Like, worldly problems are not your weights to carry. Okay, you're, again, supposed to be seeking fulfillment with those in your tribe, friendship and union. Anything else is just like, that is just mental slavery. Signs and reminders showing up here. So shout out to anyone that's been seeing repeating numbers, certain patterns, signs, synchronicities, symbols, whatever have you. There's a lot. Yes. Somebody just said, yes, that's me. That is I. And me too. Ooh, somebody's not trusting right now. Whoever just like vibrated in this yes energy, you may still feel like with these two coming out on the side, trust and surrender, that you're not super comfortable trusting yet. Like, you're still relinquishing trust a day at a time. I'm hearing like baby steps, but no, it's time to take full-grown adult steps towards that. All right. Holy love also showing up here, and raise your vibration. It is time. It is time to raise that vibrations. This is how basically things are going to change. Things are going to shift once a mass collective raises their vibration. That's the only way. So that's why people like me come online and it's like, all right, let me clock in. All right, y'all, it's time to raise your vibration. No, but seriously, it's really time. It is really time. All right, so let's get a spirit guide message for Devon, please. And thank you. Let's see what's up. All of those numbers, actually, in particular for me, it's the 1s and the 9s, which right now, besides 222, it's the 1s and the 9s. And I'm just like, okay. Like, because as you know, with a part of the collective, Chariot showing up again, it just showed up. What's up, Ariel? What's good? As with the collective, I'm also collective, right? So I am evolving with y'all. I get my upgrades too, so I'll be excited to see that the star again. Ooh, 7. What is all these? The Chariot again with the 7 of Swords, the Page of Swords again. To those that have been doubting their journey or feeling like they cannot relinquish the surrender necessary for the next phase. This 7 of Swords keeps telling me like the lies that you're telling yourself right now to the King of Wands to make yourself, feel or stay in your comfort zones. They gotta go. They got to go. I'm good, my dear. I am really good. Empress. I'm good. So, yeah, it's time to, again, take off the training wheels. It's time to pretty much go full-blown into purpose mode. It's purpose or nothing. Spirit guide message for Devon, please and thank you. Ton of Swords. What's this about? 6 of Wands to the King of Swords. This is giving like you're overwhelming your mental with like ambition. Your ambitions right now. It's like this Pinky and Brain reference just came up. Cheap, right? I wonder. That used to be my joint, but like very worldly ambitions right now. But it's like consumption. Like your whole like timeline may be about like upgrades and and get into the next step, get rich or die trying kind of energy. But it's all mental right now. These guys are like, yo, chill. You're gonna give yourself an aneurysm with this. Yo, why can't we get the Wheel of Fortune upright for you? It's like it keeps. I remember the last reading, it came out upright. At least it's on its side now. So that's movement. But your mental is that 2 of Swords. Got 6s here. We got 3 6s. 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands, and the Lovers, which is a 6. So you're reflecting heavy, but it's about a lot of it seems like what you could have done or what you should have done. With this 10 of Swords to the 6 of Swords, your guides are like, yo, get out of your head, yo. You're driving yourself mental. You're driving yourself, but, the thing is, all of these, I think it's also helping you in a sense, or, yeah, they're saying, like, basically, you've reflected enough. You can give yourself a chill right now. Because this is like, with the World to Temperance, before you drive yourself batty with the 2 of Swords. Just know that things take time. All right, so give yourself some grace. Your world is reforming itself right now. It's changing, it's shifting, it's coming more into balance. All right, because Temperance to the 2 of Swords, it's like, yeah, you're overthinking it, but things are happening. And especially with the Wheel of Fortune landing on top of Temperance on the side, it's like, things are happening, things are working, the wheel is turning, but you're just like, because you don't see certain results, They're like, "Oh, it's not happening. It's not going my way. It's not." Like, damn, give them a chance to do their thing. Like, y'all want immediate gratification. Like, no. The more you insist on getting things exactly when you want, the more the universe is going to be like, a word. All right, I got you. I'm going to slow your ass down. I'm going to slow your ass down. And that's basically like, this feels like divine timeout. With the way that the Wheel of Fortune has come out, I think for like at least a few of your readings, but not in the upright position. This feels like they keep trying to tell you, like, chill, you're on timeout right now, but you're like, nah, like, not trying to hear that. Signs and reminders showing up. So it's like, you've been getting signs that you've been ignoring. And it's even like, maybe if you even get reads here, you're just like, all right, and then you just, you go about your business. Vulnerability and freedom, guardian angel. Yeah, definitely. Listen, you got a guardian angel on your shoulder, because at this point in time, with like the ways that I'm sure you have at least like one story of a possible demise, the way that you have protection. All right, but they want you to know, like, listen, you have a level of freedom that you can explore right now that you maybe not be seeing. You're not seeing right now because you're overwhelming your mental. You can't get out of decision making mode. Cut those mental cords, at least for a little bit, so you can, free up. Because really, if y'all think that things are going to be figured out in a time of mental chaos or confusion, or you trying to force it, no. You got to sit in silence. You got to be able to quiet your mind. Meditation may be very helpful for you right now, if you can do it, if you can quiet your mind enough. Let's get an angel number. Hey, Yvette, what's up? This is Devon's reading that I'm doing right now, which I didn't even check to see if they were still here, but if anything, could catch it on the replay. Pon the replay. Angel number on Temperance. 000. Guidance. It's basically like, you've been going through, especially with this Wheel of Fortune, you've been going through cycle after cycle, and just like, the will to start over, I feel like you always have, like, you're never going to give up. But this is just, use this new cycle to change it up. You got to switch it up here, especially with the Two of Swords. You got to switch it up, because obviously things have not been working the way that they've been going. So it is time to make changes. 000 says guidance, and that says you have full support of the divine. Your angels be guarding you, because if you think that it couldn't, like, you can be in work circumstances, oh yes, you could. You sure could. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving in the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning, where one cycle ends, a new begins. Your affirmation: I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. Also 1313, clarity showing up here. Yeah, with all this mental, like, if you don't reach a breakthrough, I would be shocked. At some point in time, with all that mental overload, you will have your light bulb moments. Just give yourself time and grace, please. Your angels are like, chill, bruh. What's up, Karen? All right, got some time. And Ariel is up next. You're welcome. But yeah, that, like, the protection on that one went hard. Like, people don't realize they like the things that they've been able to skirt or avoid possible disasters. They think that it could have not been worse. Like, angels, got y'all. Your spirit team, got y'all. You just gotta trust in them. Welcome, Felicity. Nope. No, it's because Sundays are for spirit guide messages only. So if you like a spirit guide message, absolutely. Otherwise, you can come back and see me on Tuesday. That is my viewer's choice. All right, let's tap in for Ariel. Are you still a present? Then again, you know what? I'm going to do it anyway because replays are a thing. Pon the replay. All right, all right. Spirit guide message, but yes, absolutely. Because, yeah, no, I don't take questions on Sundays. People still ask, but I'm like, Alrighty. Let's tap in for Ariel, please and thank you. Oh, I just had deja vu. I don't know if you've been having those moments lately, but deja vu is kicking in. 9 of Cups, like it. Just heard that, what is it? That Janelle Monáe song, Yoga. Baby, bend over. Why the 10 of Cups? Maybe slightly in reverse. It's all over the place. All right, this talks about possibly healing a family dynamic. 2 Queens. And a Knight. Okay. Yeah, this feels like family. There may have been words exchanged. We got some swords action. Ace of Swords to the 10 of Swords, showing up here. 2 of Swords right in the middle. Then we have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups in reverse, showing Queen of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups with the Knight of Wands and Page of Cups. This feels like the whole family is here. All right, it's giving healing, or at least all right, giving up the mental fight, because it feels like a overload, deciding whether to forgive or deciding whether to move on from a fallout, or, you know, somebody that misspoke, somebody that tried to play in your face, somebody that, you know, disrespected. Yeah, it's time to give yourself closure, because what you're doing is essentially, this is giving like a you're like a chain breaker in your family. You may have felt like a black sheep, you may have felt like different, you know, stood out in ways from younger, but, you know, it comes with the territory. I know it's annoying. You got to deal with these these energies. They said cut the cords. I feel like this is more energetic cords, and just those cords of letting it affect you. Letting it affect you. Transformation, trust the universe. Because when it comes to living life on your own terms, that's probably not something that was encouraged in life. people feeling like, you should do this or you should do that, or, follow in the footsteps of this one. No. No. Yeah, you are. You are. But you got a tribe out there. Because also with Queen energy. So yeah, embracing your uniqueness, and also just not comparing to, or letting anybody compare you, because it's not just you yourself comparing, even though maybe you do sometimes. Take it how it resonates. But letting anyone compare you, like once they bring it up, like, oh, why can't you be like, or why can't you do? No, stop, because I can't, or because I don't want to. Whatever the case is, cut whatever cords are tying you to what doesn't feel purposeful and happy. Because with this 10 of Cups in reverse, it's like, yeah, you may be happy in a good amount of ways with the 9 of Cups upright, but it's like there's a missing connection here. There's something lost in translation when it comes to your emotional fulfillment that you need to acknowledge, or that you've been, with this 2 of Swords, trying to ignore. And if that comes to, or if that involves family, or the ties that bind us and make us feel like we can't go beyond, cut them cords. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because they said cut them. Cut those cords. So when it comes to a particular religious upbringing, such as that, if you've been fueled to go your own way, yeah. I mean, the thing is, that there's going to be, some kind of like emotional kind of backlash from that, such as the life of a breaker of chains, because that's what it is. When you are born into this world thinking different, being different than what your family expects, it don't feel good to them, but it can feel amazing for you, like if you let it. This Queen of Cups, this is giving like those backhanded compliments. The Queen of Cups to the Knight of Wands, like backhanded compliments, and just like. But here's the thing though, because with the Queen of Cups and also the Queen of Pentacles, and neither reverse, like these are people that actually think that they're doing the right thing. And nothing, even whatever you try to argue, if you're like, get into those debates, you're wasting your breath. Like those debates that you have, no. I just land on chaos. You're just getting yourself worked up, and they don't care. Like this Page of Cups are like, well, okay then. You can't change your mind. You're not going to. So stop trying. Stop trying. You're wearing yourself down, and that's probably what this two of Swords, like, the mental anguish of not being able to change somebody's mind. You're not going to. I promise you. Yeah. Look at this belonging. They love where they're at. They are comfy and cozy where they're at. They are not. Wait, there's something stuck to this though. Confidence. They confidently think that they are doing the right thing. And you know this, and that's the part that frustrates you the most. Like, how could you not see trapped? How could you not see how trapped you are in that world? And they don't see it. They're not going to. So that is okay. You're not meant to save them. You are meant to do your own thing. You are meant to show a different way, possibly for the generations coming up behind you, because I'll be seeing children being dragged into those meetings looking miserable. Minimal judgment. But yeah, no. Just let them be great. That's what you do. That's what you keep doing it. But because your guides are like, you're still letting them get to you. You're still letting them get to you. Transformation. Nope. Gotta definitely take that power back, because unknowingly, and maybe knowingly as well, you're giving your power away. Every time they see you getting upset or expressing any kind of they're like, they don't get it. Nope, you absolutely won't. I can guarantee you that you're not. How do I know? I don't know. How I be doing this? I don't know. But yeah, take your power back. Let them be happy and, in their own world. Listen, we're not meant to save everyone. You can't. If you tried that, I've tried at some point to burnt myself out several times. No. Now is not the time. That savior time, that was back then. That was well, different people, different timelines, but you get the point. Now it's time to focus on your journey. Let me see. And what it is that you need to do. Keep breaking those chains. Keep, going down that unbeaten path. Go where your intuition is calling you. And where purpose lies. I appreciate you back, baby daddy. No, okay. I appreciate you, and you're always welcome. All right, let me see. It was Karen and then Felicity. Karen. You know what? I'm just going to do both of them. Because, replay. I'm trying to, get more. I need to up these views, people. Okay, both here. I'm trying to grow. Me and algorithms, I'm like, what the fuck is that? But I'm trying to put more time into analytics, but I know that replays, if you watch them, if you end up watching your reading, just drop something in the comments, whether it be whatever emoji. I really don't care, but if you see one of those replays floating around, please and thank you. Just pop in, drop a star, and be out. Oh, shit. Thank you. All right, so Nine of what? Oh, okay, Knight of Wands to the Page of Wands. Well, it's interesting. Tower to the Five of Cups. What is that? Spirit guide message for Karen, please and thank you. What's this about? Okay, so where is the? You know what? I want to clarify on these two wands because I can't remember. Have I ever seen these two come out together? The Page and the Knight of Wands. So either son daughter, because there is two knights out here. Or this feels like sibling rivalry. Five of Wands to clarify that. King of Cups to the Nine of Cups. This is about so many family. So many like family or past wounds. Like if you have been feeling any kind of like memories, like sore memories coming up from the past regarding any kind of like sibling rivalry or just family issues, or it may have like you may have recently had a trigger happen that took you back, but not to like the good times. And they're just, there's a calling you out as far as this Two of Cups to the Ten of Cups. This could also have to do with like if you have your own family that maybe or outside of it, if you saw that growing up, like people arguing, fighting, or just like this, there's something about a triggering of trauma here that you're not facing with the Eight of Swords to the Hierophant, to this Knight of Pentacles, to the High Priestess. With the Two of Swords, why are people in this Two of Swords keeps popping up regularly for readings? Like, a lot of people are in this in-between phase. Like, should I heal? Should I let it go? Should I, move on? Yes, that's always the answer. That is always the answer. Should you hold on to it or let it go? Letting it go and healing is always the answer, okay? So, just a little, like, cheat cheat to the test, it's always the answer. But yeah, you're being called to release any kind of, because with these two clarifiers, the Five of Wands to the Nine of Cups in reverse, not thinking about happy times or dealing with that energy of either you had to be put in competition. You may be feeling that may have been the trigger. If you were put in like a competitive spot where you had to, try to like impress, or, maybe at work where you had to, performance review or some kind of thing like that. Like, listen, these triggers, you got to start handling them before they handle you with this High Priestess. Oh, you're hearing of a... Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah. The thing is, more is coming out, because with this High Priestess also, like, there are things you're never going to fully know and understand about this. All right? And you're going to be very tempted to let this keep you stuck, keep you in a place where you're going back and forth with it. All right, but the sun is right underneath it. Just trust that you will learn everything you need to know to make the best decision to move forward. Because with the Two to the Three of Wands, the Two of Swords to the Three of Wands, this is basically helping you unknowingly gain some perspective and direction that you really needed. All right, these truths are coming to light because it's something that you needed to know. With the High Priestess, it's like them truths coming to light, sometimes they can be jarring. And they can put you in what feels like a weakened position. But no, this is meant to strengthen you. This is meant to strengthen you and give you a higher perspective of where you need to go, who you need to cut off, what, not necessarily bridges to burn, but, if you want to create distance from certain energies so you can proceed forward, just knowing that this can't really hurt you. This can't unless you let it. Unless you let it. But you're being encouraged to not let it do what they tried. Yes. Yeah, your guys were like, you're actually being protected in a sense from a complete truth. Because there are still things that you're not going to know, but don't look for more than you need to. All right. Composure showing up here along with take charge and action. These are two separate energies, but this is about this Hierophant energy. That's knowing like when to speak up, speak out, when to defend yourself, when to not let people play in your face, but doing so with composure and doing so with that higher level energy that they may not be expecting, because this Knight and Page of Wands is about like looking for a trigger. That's a very triggering duo. Don't give them the triggers that they're looking for. Yeah. That is a toxic duo. The Page and the Knight of Wands to the Five of Wands. Like, just looking at this, they're going to be upset that you chose the high road. But guess what? Stay mad. That is very toxic. Cut the cord showing up here. Yeah. It's time to go. Your intuition has been leading you right, because whoever like your intuitive hit is telling you to stay away from, listen to it. Listen to it. It is speaking. You got the Hierophant and the High Priestess out here. Yeah. Your intuition has been screaming. It may actually have been talking to you. I shouldn't say it was talking to you before recent events. You're just like, oh, you know, it's family. No. No. They love to throw that blood is thicker than water. Willpower showing up here. Yeah, you gotta, this is a test of willpower from them. 1, 2, 3 says vision. Yeah, keep your sights set forward, because nothing for you back there. Your path will not look identical to anyone else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. 1, 2, 3 affirmation says, my path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. This Three of Wands says that you know more, you see more than you care to really talk about. But this is about expansion, because again, this is helping you, if you let it, expand your perspective, help you grow, help you really develop that thicker skin and resilience. Because that's another, like, the resilience here is like, yeah, 2-2-2 alignment. This is one of those things where the tower moment, because towers are meant to basically course correct. Those tower moments that help you rebuild better and stronger, and without the ones that tried it. Nah. Not even family gets a free pass anymore. Those days are over. You know, you just hope that they learn in their lifetime, and if not, well, try again next. Try again next time. But yeah, keep moving forward. Keep, because I heard, like, one of the reasons why they try to trigger you is because you stand out. You're different from I don't know how, but for however you stand out from your family, you do, and they don't like that. They try, because this is also giving these two giving bully energy. They try to make you feel like it's a weird, like you're so weird. No, you're not. You're not. Yeah, no. Definitely a standout. And it doesn't even have to be about aesthetics, like how you look. You could look related to your blood family, but energy signature wise, completely different. Completely different. And they know this too. That's why they pick on you. That is sad. That is sad. But yeah, it has happened. I've definitely dealt with my share. Hi, Brittany. I'm actually offering spirit guide messages today. It is Spiritual Gangsta Sunday, which we devote to spirit guide messages. But I actually, let me see. I have Felicity. Let me see. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time for that. If you are on TikTok, though, you can join me over there because I basically do the same thing right after this. The link for that is in my channel description. And also, if you're new and you like the vibe, subscribe and join the gangsta tribe. Spiritual gangsta, that is, because I'm about those thug moments, but I am not about that life. No. Prison? Absolutely not. Star card. Okay. All right, so this last one is Felicity. You're welcome. See you there. Jimbo, what it do? All right, this is for Felicity. What spirit guide message do? Oh, that was fast. That was very fast. All right, we're gonna see what comes out with this. I'm not even. Nope. I'm gonna keep my. But that was Scorpio energy. Damn. Did somebody recently pass? Because normally I don't say like death in here is like actual, but there's a lot of majors. Well, it has to do with the past. Damn. I was about to say, if that was going to be all majors, what is going on in your world? Because, damn. All right, so starting off with death to justice and the hangman. I'm not even sure if this was supposed to be reverse or upright, but I'm just going to leave it as is for now. Chariot to the high priestess to the 7 of cups. Wow. All right, so now this feels like a death to your old self, or death to the old version of you. But why does it feel like your guys are actually holding us? Because this is why I felt like it was. I saw a funeral service. That's weird. Like a funeral to your old self. Damn. This may, okay, energetically, because I don't know if this is also happening on your external. Like this is wild energy. You may have like changed aesthetically also, but energetically speaking, like your signature has shifted quickly. Got 2 7s here, so you may be seeing 7s recently, or you will to confirm, but 7 is that next phase when it comes to spiritual levels. That means like up a level. Chariot to the high priestess is like, whoo, have you been having like very vivid dreams, deja vu? Because this is definitely giving dream energy, the 7 of cups. And also dream jumping. You may have lucid dreaming abilities where you just be jumping from reality to reality. This is wild. This feels very different. Energetically, okay. Well, it's going to start to reflect external, because when I tell you that when you shift internally so like this, and you will have moments you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, wait, you would swear that something is different, but no, it's like your energy signature has upgraded. This also opens up a lot of energetic doors for you. So definitely a warning as well as included in this, because such a big change so fast is going to new levels, new devils. Okay. So you're going to have to like kind of temper your way, because the chariot is here, but they're saying like, drive safely. Okay. And I'm not talking about an actual car. I'm talking about navigate these planes safely, because again, is a lot. It feels like coming your way, not just energetically and in 5D sense, but also translating into the 3D sense, where you're going to start to see a lot of different characters pop up. There's 2 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. Like, really, your intuition is going to tell you exactly what to do. So when you feel yourself like debating your own intuition, don't. Just take a step back. Yeah. This is wow. Well, congrats on the upgrades. This is transformative. Again, energetically speaking, but it will, like, people will ask you at some point, like, did you change something? Like, what's different about you? Your energy. Like, maybe it's Maybelline. Nope, it's energy. Nope, you don't even need that. Okay. And this is also congratulations as well from your guides, because this feels like a long road, or what felt like a long road to get here. If you've been thinking about when is it going to come to the other side of this healing and this journey, it's now. You made it. You made it. Oh, I forgot a card out here. Oh, okay, that's cut the cords. But yeah, as far as like cutting cords, you don't gotta worry about that. Like, your old self is like officially gone. I mean, of course, the pieces with the 7 of Cups, the pieces that needed to stay, they're there. But energetically, you're a different person. That's what's up. I love this for you. Lucid dream. Yep, that lucid dreamings. You be getting all of that. Like, there is such a huge amount of energy work that happens in your sleep. You may like wake up feeling exhausted after like 8-9 hours. Like, what was that? Like, why? Yeah, it's because like you be doing some things. Oop, compassion showing up here. So just make sure that you are taking the time out to give yourself ample rest, because yeah, with what's happening energetically, you're going to feel exhausted like basically all the time. But you gotta keep going, because this is shifting you. This is shifting you. And if you thought about with this chariot energy, you may be called to like change locations. You're like, you know what? This environment just doesn't fit me anymore. I don't feel comfortable here anymore. It's because you're not going to be able to tolerate the same people, places, things that you once did. No. Say goodbye to that. Let things fall away as they need to, because you're not on the same level you once were. Higher levels require newer practices, newer habits. So, yeah. frequent. And those are just the ones that you remember, because trust and believe there's more happening. There is more happening behind the scene. Jimbo said, Phoenix time. Yes. That's my like Dr. Evil in the best way. Like I love seeing the upgrades amongst the collectives right now. It is such an amazing thing to see and feel because, you know, whew, that power is coming online. I love it. I love that for us. What's up, Mr. Pupface? I'm out of time on this platform, but I will be heading over to TikTok if you would like to join me. My link for my TikTok is in my channel description. And yeah, I'll be on there for a while doing the same thing. So, and just know it's Spirit Guide messages. I'm not taking any questions tonight. That will be Tuesday. So if you're new here and you like the vibe, don't forget to subscribe. All right, but I will see y'all next time. I'll be on Tuesday for Viewer's Choice, so come back and join me, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Oh, 1:11:11. All right, I will see y'all next time. Keep the energy and vibe up, and much love and light to y'all.